Alright guys, tonight we're going to take a look at this character pictured on screen here to the left, who goes by the name of Paul Murray. Now some of you may be familiar with this character. If not, he's a news presenter for Sky News, which is basically Australia's version of Fox News. So, like in America, you've got Fox and CNN. Here in Australia, you've got Sky and ABC. Same setup. Both give you nothing but garbage and play on that political divide. Now, I'll show you another photo of Paulie here quickly, throwing up the Baphomet. At least he's open about it, honest about it. Now, I mean, look, I'll just show you something here quickly. So I made a few videos earlier this week. Now, what are the chances? All right, because I've made two videos here. One on Mr. Della Rocca, and the other one on Miss Muller. Alright, now what are the chances that I get all three of them throwing up the Baphomet? Alright, the devil horns. Horns of Sauron. I mean, I'm not looking for it. I'm not finding these characters and going, oh right, he's throwing up the horns of Sauron, I'm gonna make a video on this bloke. I actually thought to myself, right, I'll look into this character. I'll bet you I'll get a photo like this. And it's one of the first things I come across. But anyway, this character pictured on screen is a crisis actor. Alright, a coronavirus crisis actor. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, at the beginning of the PLANdemic, this character played a pivotal role, along with the rest of the crew at Sky News, in putting fear and hysteria into the Australian public in order to make them believe this virus was deadly and highly contagious. We're now in the month of October, and I mean, turn your TV off and go for a walk through your neighbourhood into the city, and you'll see what the media claimed and your actual reality are two totally different stories. Now, I've been profiling with this individual and what he's been up to from the very beginning of the outbreak, and I've got a few videos here I want to show you, because I want to show you how they play both sides, especially at Sky. I mean, at least with ABC, they're open about what they are. What I don't like about Sky is they say they're leading with the left foot when they're using the right. Now, so this is a thing here with this, like, I've got a video here from March 30th, 2020, and they don't expect people to remember back this far, or even to document this sort of activity. So, look, I'm just going to play this. Now, this is what Paul said about social distancing on March the 30th.
Now, here in Australia, largely most of us are doing the right thing. But there are people who need to pull their head in. The same way that we told people to pull their head in about freaking toilet paper, we need to do the same for people who couldn't give a stuff about the rules when it comes to social distancing. They have to do it. There is no other option.
Alright, now I've got another video here a month later with Paul speaking on the COVID app that the government tried to get everyone to download.
Detectives who are there to work out who may have it, because then we can treat it faster and we get to move on. Download the app.
Alright, so why did I show you those videos? Well, at the moment, Paulie's on here bashing Dan Andrews in regards to his coronavirus lockdowns. Now, like I stated earlier, this individual here and the team at Sky played a pivotal role in what's happened to small businesses, because if you go back through their older videos, and I have gone back through their older videos, like I said, I've been documenting it from the very first week of the outbreak. Certain characters I've paid special attention to. Now, I will give him credit on this. He did one line he did stick to from day one, was he did say that it's important for the media to mention how many people recovered from the virus. But, I mean, you would say that to cover your tracks. If you knew the virus wasn't anything like the media are claiming. Alright, now why do I say that? Because, well, you can say the media's got to declare how many people have recovered, but what does it matter if the stats that they're giving us in regards to how many people have contracted the coronavirus are false in the first place, if the testing isn't adequate? Alright, so yeah, anyway, like I said, he's not one of the worst journos out there, but as I'm showing you at the moment, he speaks with a forked tongue. I'll finish the video with this. Look, don't let these characters who are put out as public figures, as people that you should take advice from, get away with what they've done. Now, what do I mean by that? You'll notice there's a few media figures, and, well, not just media figures, they're starting to creep into communities that speak about the sort of topics you'll find on my channel or some of the channels in my subscription list. And they're playing a role of, they're basically trying to go against their own narratives, right? In terms of, I showed you those videos from March and April. It's important that you document what these characters say, because they will, when they're told to, change their tune and say the complete opposite. So just keep that in mind.